All right, so I started to make a video on YouTube about, just feeding the algorithm and doing the right thing in order to help your channel grow and in order to be able to see the fruits of your labor. YouTube has changed. YouTube is, it is what it is. The algorithm is basically focusing on those who are talking about YouTube. The algorithm, for the most part, is favoring those who are sharing tips and tricks on how to improve and how to build a YouTube following and so on and so forth. I mean, it only makes sense. If you own a business, you would want for your business to be promoted by by your customers. And so that's just what it is. I mean, a lot of people know that there's a lot of money to be made on YouTube, and a lot of people, are struggling to even get over 10, 15, 20, 100 views on YouTube. I mean, I've struggled for a very long time on YouTube, but it's because I just really didn't know what to do. And so it wasn't until I started to really pay attention to the smaller content creators and, to really pay attention to basically what was working for the little guys. And that's what's working. It's talking about YouTube, helping people, sharing tips and tricks, how-to videos, and so on and so forth. I mean, you may look at it as selling out, but it's not necessarily. I mean, if there's a message that you want to get out there to the people and you're not able to get views, how are you going to get that message out? I mean, no one's listening. So you have to do what is necessary in order to increase that viewership and in order to, increase your following. And then you can start to share your messages every now and then. I mean, vlogging, it's not working for most people. I mean, except if you're already an established content creator, if you're a celebrity and so on and so forth, then yeah, people may want to know and see what it is that you got going on. They want to, have a look and, take a peek into your lifestyle and so on and so forth. But for the average regular person, I mean, most people just don't care. Most people are selfish in today's world. Most people just don't care about anything except for what is going on inside of their four squares. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I mean, and then again, why should they? Things are difficult, things are challenging. The economy, I mean, inflation is really eating at our purchasing power, and so people are too broke to pay attention. People are too broke to pay attention to you. They don't care. They want to know how you're going to help them, how you're going to add some value to their lives. And the best way to do it, if they're on YouTube, encourage them to hit that record button. Encourage them on give them share the tips and tricks that you've learned with them. You may see it as regurgitating, but there's nothing new under the sun. It has to be said again. It has to be said and said and said until it finally registers, And so there is no shortcut. It's challenging. It's tough, but you have to do yourself a favor and do what works. You got to do what works. You have to, because if you don't, you're going to be struggling for years and years and years. And you're going to think that the algorithm is against you and there's some kind of a conspiracy against you and so on and so forth. I mean, I used to think like that for the longest, but ultimately you just have to be helping people. You just have to be adding to people's lives. And one of the best ways to do that is to simply share with people how to grow on YouTube, how to, increase their viewerships. And that is simply by talking about YouTube is the easiest way to do it. YouTube got to eat. Okay. The algorithm YouTube knows what makes money. The algorithm, knows what's going to get views. Okay. That's it. It's just that simple. You either go with or against the tide, and, that's just a harsh reality. A lot of people don't want to hear this, Again, like I said, if you have a message, that you want to share with people, something deep and something real that you want to share with people, well, guess what? If there's nobody watching and there's nobody listening, then you're just talking to the wind. Yeah, the scripture does say to prophesy to the wind, but that's a different matter altogether. You want to make some money. You want to make something out of yourself on YouTube. You want to make, me personally, I want to share the gospel. I want to share the gospel of the truth, the gospel of the Most High God, Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. At the same time, I got to eat. And the Most High is going to take care of those who do his work. But at the same time, he gave us wisdom. He gave us knowledge. There's a reason why he put all this information in front of me in order to be able to learn from the smaller YouTubers what is working for them. Because the Most High would, for the message that I want to share, I'd rather be able to get 100,000 or 10,000 to 100,000 views on each and every single video when I'm talking about, the scriptures. But for now, I'm just not getting that reach. So what I have to do, what is necessary to be able to move the needle, and then here and there, every now and then, I put out a video that I want to put out concerning the scriptures, and then in due time, that's just going to be what it is. This is exactly what my mission is to put out the gospel of the Most High God. But for now, you have to play the game. You have to play the game. It's just that simple. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm working on my 4,000 hours. I'm currently at 969 followers the last time I checked. So Lord willing, by the end of the night or by the end of tomorrow or latest by the end of the week, I should be at 1,000 or more. And from that point on, I'll be concentrating mainly on getting those videos that, the 4,000 watch hours. So I just wanted to hit that record button. Here's another hopefully 10-minute video if it gets there, to add. So I don't know. I don't want to make this video too long. I think that it's been said several times by some of the up and coming rising YouTube stars. What's working is talking about YouTube. What's working is helping people, teaching people tips and tricks. You can never be relevant as long as you're sharing with people, as long as you're helping people to grow, as long as you're adding to people's lives. You can never be relevant. How-to videos, how to grow on YouTube, how to do this, how to do that. Stuff that people can relate to, stuff that people are searching for. That you just have to use your imagination a little bit. What is it that a lot of people are going to be looking for and searching for? Maybe I'll make a video about that. That's smart. That's a smart thing to do. And so here I am talking about YouTube, how to grow, how to hack the algorithm and how to get things going and how to move that needle. And the way to do it is to keep talking about YouTube, so that you get into the algorithm and it finally starts to favor you. So with that, I'm going to say peace and blessings to y'all. On to the next one. Talk to y'all soon.